During the installation period over the past 11 weeks, special civil, mechanical and electrical works have been completed in preparation for the commissioning of the new generator, which will increase the company's overall power generation capacity to 52 megawatts.
So there's a lot of work regarding pipe work, mechanical works, the electrical work, cables, control cables, making sure that the PLC is connected. So all the interconnections for the engine to work properly, a very important part of the installation. But apart from that, we also have quite a bit of new items that's part of the engine package. New radiators, new air intake system, new centrifuge, a lot of new valves and fittings. So time was spent putting all of this together and making sure that it works the way intended.
Clive Hostin, Grenlec's chief engineer. Over the next 3 weeks, there is the possibility of unplanned service interruptions as the team integrates the new engine into its operating system.
Last week, we were able to start up the engine, which is a significant milestone. And with that, we were able to test a lot of the pipe works, make sure that there's no leaks, check cables, test cables, make sure they're connected in the right place. So we're at a position where we've got speed, engine speed, you can run up to full speed, and the output voltage, that is where it should be. As we go forward, we start getting into the performance testing and load testing of the engine, which is very critical.
According to Mr. Hostin, we want customers to be aware that while Grenlec is making every effort to avoid inconvenience, it is not unusual for some disruptions to customers' service during the commissioning, as the team resolves unforeseen challenges that may arise. Mr. Hostin added that having prepared customers for this possibility of outages, he hopes the preparatory work done by the team will facilitate a smooth integration with little to no service interruptions. The company anticipates that the new engine will be commissioned before the end of September.
The commissioning process will take a few weeks. We have to make sure that the engine works properly, and we'll be testing for faults and certain abnormal conditions. I mean, temperatures, pressures. We got to make sure that the engine can work properly at the design conditions. So we'll be running it at various loads, see how it interacts with other engines at the power plant. It's very ticklish in the sense that faults can occur, so things can happen while we do this initial testing, and it's all in the essence of making sure that the engine works properly. So with that, sometimes the engine can trip, go offline, cause an under frequency event, which means that we lose feeders, we have some power outages, but it will be our intention to minimize any unforeseen outages to be as short as possible.
Grenlec apologizes for any inconvenience that may arise and assures customers of his continued commitment to reliably serving Grenada, Carriacou and PT Martinique. Christelina John, GBN News.